Fatality. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Blue Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat is one of my favorite fighting games other than Dragon Ball Z, so I can't wait to really talk about this game and give you my details and information on the game. Shout out my boy Naldo, of course. He's always been a subscriber, always been a supporter of the channel. Shout out my boy Kai. He's always been supporting me. And he has some really good ideas, man. I can't wait to link up and actually make some things happen in the future with our creative minds. You know, it's really cool when you have two creative minds working together. And I think we can create something really cool. But with all that stuff out the way, let's get into the video. So, Mortal Kombat 11. To be honest, I was really shocked when they announced Mortal Kombat 11. I didn't think that that was in the works because we've already had a Mortal Kombat for this generation. Usually when there's another generation, we usually get a Mortal Kombat game. So it's cool that they're actually working on something else. And I was worried because I wasn't sure what this game was going to do different from the other Mortal Kombat. Are they just going to add some new characters, or was it going to be a full-fledged game that we actually love and it sells millions of copies? Some real cool, interesting things that I think about this Mortal Kombat. The female Sub-Zero Frost, actually getting to be able to play with her looks really cool. I really love the Mortal Kombat series. You know, I've played Mortal Kombat since Nintendo 64. Mortal Kombat was a game that me and my friends got together. Me and my cousins, my friends, we got together and we played Mortal Kombat, or we played Dragon Ball Z. Those are the main fighting games that we played. You know, I was more of an action adventure RPG style gamer, but when we had friends or, you know, cousins over, we usually wanted to play something fighting or racing or something like that, where we get plastic controller and compete against each other. So Mortal Kombat was usually our go-to game. I think my favorite Mortal Kombat in the series is Mortal Kombat Trilogy still to this day, because it introduced so many new things to Mortal Kombat. From the brutalities, the animalities, babyalities, all the extra combo moves, all the secrets and stuff that they put in the game. I think Mortal Kombat Trilogy is still the most dominant Mortal Kombat game. And I know they've done a lot of remaking, and I really appreciate them doing that. But I still think Mortal Kombat Trilogy is still my favorite Mortal Kombat of all time. Of course, the coolest thing about Mortal Kombat is the fatalities. But I think at one point, I think it was around when Deception came out, that I got tired of Mortal Kombat. I like Shaolin monks being able to do, you know, making it open where you could walk around and stuff like that. I liked a lot of different things that they put in the game, the puzzles, the racing, all that kind of cool stuff that Mortal Kombat did. But the feeling of the fatalities, they weren't gruesome enough. So I was worried about Mortal Kombat at the end of the PlayStation 2 era, because I didn't think Mortal Kombat would progress, because it just didn't feel the same anymore. When the last Mortal Kombat came out, I think it was phenomenal. Fatalities felt gruesome again. It didn't just seem forced. It seemed gruesome again.
Fatality.
And that's what I think what Mortal Kombat brought back. So I was worried, what are they going to do now? Just add new fatalities? I think they did well, and they blew my expectations out the water. The biggest thing I think about this Mortal Kombat, what I love about this Mortal Kombat so much, is the customization. Of course, most people really don't care too much about customization, but I think that's what, like, if you're playing with the same characters that you can't customize, maybe change their color and stuff, I think that game gets old really fast. Just based on the Scorpion model, I can change his face, I can change his gear, even from the shooting hooks that come out of his hand, you can change those. I think that is incredible, and I think that's one of the best things that Mortal Kombat has ever done, because this will bring me back to new Mortal Kombat. The customization is really what blew me away. I think it's phenomenal looking. I can't wait to customize my characters, and it makes it so that you're not playing against the same Scorpion. Each Scorpion can look completely different. They said that the easy fatalities are back, so it won't be too hard to do fatalities if you're not a fan of sitting there button mashing. I remember playing the N64 and just pressing a bunch of buttons, and I did a fatality for the first time. That was like an incredible feeling. There's going to be alternate endings to the game because there's going to be a story going on. There's a new boss. A list of all the characters have leaked, and it shows all the characters that are going to be in there. All our classic favorites are going to be there. Raiden, Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Jax even looks way cooler. I think this is the coolest Jax has ever looked. The makeover for the characters is actually way more impressive than I thought. And to be able to change Jax, I'm pretty sure you could change him back to the original form just by switching out the different customization on. The last Mortal Kombat X sold 11 million copies. So let's see what this Mortal Kombat is going to do. But honestly, these characters, these fatalities, I think this is going to be a phenomenal Mortal Kombat. Another really cool thing that this Mortal Kombat game is doing is it's coming out for the Nintendo Switch and it's coming out for the mobile. I know it might be too late to actually get some of the collector's editions and stuff, but I still want to go over them. I'm going to try to make these videos earlier so you can get a chance to pre-order the game, but I still want to go over them. Sucks that it's a pre-order bonus and not just a character that you can unlock. Hopefully you can't unlock the game. I don't really think you're going to actually be able to play with him if you don't have this pre-order, or you pay for the combat pack. You're probably going to have a bunch of combat packs that come out, and I don't think they're too bad, especially with the customization for the characters. If they put some great customization in and being able to give us that full character, I think that they're more worth the value if they do that. So if you pay for the original game, it's going to be $60. If you pre-order the premium pack, you get, of course, the DLC, which is going to be the combat pack. It was weird that they added another combat pack that was outside of the pre-order bonus last time, but you get the physical game, of course, and you get a steel book for the die-hard Mortal Kombat fans. And you can also get the Mortal Kombat Collector's Edition. I think the price is pretty steep. It's $300, but it comes with the game, comes with the steel book, of course, like the steel book before, and it comes with this really cool Scorpion statue. I think if you're a really Mortal Kombat fan, this is like a must buy because that statue looks so incredible. I wish it wasn't so expensive. $300 is kind of expensive. If you're a fan, I encourage you to probably pick that up. In closing, I think Mortal Kombat really did a great job with this Mortal Kombat. Just looking from what I see, I think Mortal Kombat has done a really, really great job. I think this is going to be a Mortal Kombat that, lasts on for years. And I think a lot of people are going to keep coming back to it, especially for the DLC. I hope they bring back the weird DLCs like the Halloweens and stuff like that. Those are really cool. And I hope they do that for like years to come. That would be really awesome as well. They're also talking about making a Mortal Kombat movie. Of course, we've seen those in the past and I used to enjoy them as a kid. Now they've kind of aged so much. I think a Mortal Kombat movie would work since we've already made previous Mortal Kombat movies. It said that the script is done and we've got a little, glimpse of it. But I think that's going to be really cool to go along with this game. If you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think of the game if you pick it up. If you're going to buy it. If you're not going to buy it, let me know down below. If you're not part of the Blueberry Squad, you can join with that subscribe button down below. Hit that blueberry muffin for all my blueberry fans and hit that like button once again. I really appreciate that. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Blue Gaming. My name is Blueberry.
I'm tryna go down, down as a grave. Every night I get on my knees and pray that I will go down, yeah, I will go down, yeah.
Legendary moves, leader of my crew. Heavy as the head that wear the crown, that shit true. Do it like Nip Hustle, that's to fill some big shoes.